Hey mama, are you frustrated because you've been stuck at the same weight for months or maybe even years, 5 years, 10 years? I speak to so many women who tell me that that is the case. And in today's video, I want to share with you the top 10 things that you are doing wrong that are holding back your weight loss progression, okay? So make sure you stay tuned till the end because I'm going over the top 10 things. There's probably more, but after doing this for over 10 years myself and being 30 pounds overweight at one point, I want to share with you what I've learned so that way you avoid making these mistakes. Hi ladies, I'm Angelica. Welcome to the Fit for Life channel, where busy career-driven moms get plenty of nutrition, wellness, fitness tips. So make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, the number one thing, and these are in no particular order, guys. One isn't necessarily more important than another. I just want to go through my list with you, all right? So first things first, you're most likely under eating. Many of the women I speak to are eating around like 900 to 1100 calories a day, and then they're working out and they're not seeing the scale move. When you undereat, you put your body into starvation mode. That's the most simple way to put it. And then what happens is your body starts to store fat because it's wondering why you're not feeding it. So if you've been doing this for a long period of time, or you've been yo-yo dieting for years, maybe you restrict your calories and then you binge eat, you restrict, you binge eat, and you've been going on this crazy cycle where you've done a lot of caloric restriction and under eating, you've definitely done metabolic damage and your body is in starvation mode, so you're not going to lose weight, okay? Under eating is a big one and one of the most common ones I see. Number two, you're binging on the weekend. So all week you're good, you're staying within your caloric range, maybe you're doing 15 to 1800 calories, right? Then the weekend comes and you're like 3,000 calories on Saturday, 3,000 calories on Sunday, drinking tons of drinks, eating pizza, whatever you're doing, going out with friends. It's fine to enjoy your life. I definitely preach 80-20, live my life in balance, but a lot of you are sabotaging a week worth of really hard work on the weekends. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, technically is a really good portion of your week. So you don't want to sabotage all the hard work by binging on the weekends. So that's something that I definitely see often. And you'll just maintain, and in fact, you might even gain weight if you are treating yourself like that on the weekends, okay? Number three, lots of snacking and extra bites. I work with a lot of busy moms and, they cook separate meals for their children a lot of times. And they admit they take little bites, a fry here, a scoop of ice cream there. Guess what? We did a calculation one day, one of our clients is a mom, and she, instead of eating everything that she was gonna take an extra bite of, she put the extra bites onto a plate. We calculated that that was almost 500 extra calories a day that she was consuming in just bites. So ladies, if you're consuming an extra 300 to 500 calories a day in just extra bites, you're never gonna lose weight, okay? So that's a big one. Watch your extra nibbles and bites. Number four, you're not sleeping enough. So I know it may be hard if you have a young child and they're waking up in the middle of the night, but you have to do something to get a good night's sleep. Sleep is so important for recovery, so important to decrease cortisol. And if you sleep poorly, you're also more apt to be snacking during the day because it throws off your hunger hormone. So I don't know if you notice, if you've ever had a bad night's sleep, your ghrelin hormone, your leptin hormone, they're all out of whack. So you're just like craving all the carbs, craving so much food. That's happened to me. So you really want to make sure that you're getting a good night's sleep. It's going to help with your weight loss. Trust me, if you have trouble sleeping, here's what I do. I drink chamomile tea, I take CBD gummies, I do a meditation, I foam roll, and I stretch in the evening, and no cell phone or TV after 8, maybe like 8:30 p.m. That way your mind is just completely winding down and you're not being exposed to any blue light, okay? Next one, you're always stressed out. Mama, I know you're busy with work. I know you're busy with your family, but if your body is always in fight or flight mode and you're constantly stressed and running around crazy, you're not gonna lose weight. The cortisol goes directly to belly fat, okay? And your body's just gonna look inflamed, you're gonna feel inflamed. Stress really, honestly, it does a number on our bodies. It affects our gut health too. So if you're feeling really bloated, that's because your gut is inflamed from just being so stressed out. So if you want to lose weight, you need to calm your system down. Meditation, walking, make sure you're doing activities to bring your stress levels down, okay? Next one, you have a negative mindset. So this one you probably weren't expecting me to say, but if you have a negative mindset during your weight loss journey, like attract like. like attracts like, right? So if you're putting out negative energy to the world and you're talking to yourself negatively and you're only focusing on the scale and you're not focusing on other wins, it's gonna be much harder for you to lose weight. As opposed to you being more positive and celebrating your small wins, celebrating that you lost some inches in your waist and that your pants are fitting better, those are gonna attribute to success on your weight loss journey. But if you're always negative, if you're always complaining, you're not gonna attract success in your health journey or in any other area of your life. And your health bleeds into other areas of your life. So I highly suggest that you remain positive during your health journey. The next mistake you're making is, this is a big one, you're solely focusing on the scale. So you're only using the scale as your measure of progress, and that's actually impeding your progress because you're probably obsessing over it. I'd like you to take photos every 4 weeks, sports bra and shorts or bikini, so you can really see and use measuring tape. The scale is not gonna be the only thing that dictates your progress. And if you let it do that, you're gonna have a miserable time on your journey. You'll lose a little bit of weight, but then you're gonna get so frustrated. Remember, weight loss is not linear. It's here, 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 here. So it's a little bit all over the place. Just like when you're working on healing yourself. People think it's like, oh, I'm just like on the straight line, I'm healing myself. No, you're healing, you're going through pains, you're going through ups and downs. It's the same thing on your weight loss journey. You gotta be realistic about it. Don't just focus on the scale. The next thing you're doing wrong, you are impatient as F. Okay? You're thinking that in a few weeks or a few months, you're gonna undo years worth of metabolic damage, years worth of gut health damage, and years of poor habits. It's gonna take you quite some time. So if you've been overweight for 5 to 10 years most of your life, and you have these poor habits that aren't serving you, right? These mindset habits, these nutrition habits, these routine habits that haven't been working for you, haven't led to weight loss, when you begin your journey, you need to be more patient. Shit just does not change overnight, okay? Like your body's not Amazon Prime. It's not just showing up the next day the way you want it. I've been working on myself for 11 years. My clients, a lot of them have been in my program for years, you know? So yes, you can see small changes within 3 months, 6 months, of course, but you need to remember to be patient. Okay. Next thing, I totally lost count of what number I'm on, guys. What number I'm on, right? Next thing is that you're doing wrong is you're winging your workouts. So you're like, all right, today I'm gonna do biceps, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do legs, but I don't even know what exercises I wanna do because I maybe did squats last week, so maybe I'll do deadlifts this week. Oh, and I love bicep curls, so I'll just do those. So that's not a plan. And without a plan, you plan to fail. So just like you need to plan out your nutrition, just like you plan out your day in work, you probably have scheduled meetings with your coworkers or your boss. Or if you run your own company, you have a scheduled meeting with your employees, right? You're just not like, whoa, guys, meeting later. No, your shit's scheduled out. So your workouts need to be planned and scheduled out as well. It doesn't mean you can just like wing it when you go to the gym. You need to have a plan to your workouts, and you need to progressively overload. That means get heavier and heavier week by week and make sure the movements are in alignment with you and your unique goals. And you're just not like following some generic program or winging it. That might work a little bit, but you're gonna hit a plateau. You need something that's unique to you and your body, and winging it does not work, okay? Last thing, they lump them into one, but you're not eating enough protein, and maybe you're not even tracking your food. So you need to track your food if you want to see results, guys. Most of the women I speak with, they tend to overeat carbs and fats and then not eat enough protein. Protein is the king of all macronutrients. It helps you build lean muscle. It actually helps you burn more calories because it has that effect when you eat it. So it's really important that you have an adequate amount of protein, especially when you're embarking on your health journey. And then you also want to track, because you need to see like, am I eating too much carbs? Am I eating too much fats? Oh man, look at all these snacks I ate and I went way over my calories. So eating enough protein is really vital, as is tracking your food. We have our clients use MyFitnessPal. It's great. We follow them on there. We give them suggestions. So these are like the top 10, 11 things that I see so many women doing wrong and impeding their weight loss journey. So if you follow these tips, I'd love to hear from you in the comments which one stuck out most, or which few were you like, oh gosh, I'm definitely doing that, I'm doing that, or maybe all of them resonated. So if all of them resonated, you definitely need to reach out. Go ahead and click the link in the description box and set up a free call with me or one of my team members. We'd love to talk to you about your health goals, maybe work on a little strategy with you. So if you've been struggling for quite some time, please stop putting yourself on the back burner. Stop pushing your health aside. It is the most important thing, especially if you want to be a better mom, a better wife, and better in your career. You need to take care of yourself, right? So click that link below, and I look forward to chatting with you, and I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments what stuck out. Talk to you soon.